welcome to Los Angeles. Greg Gumbel along with Steve Jones and Bill Walton. This best-of-7 series began in Utah, where the Jazz took the first 2 games, returned here to L.A., where the Lakers won Game 3. And, Steve, the Jazz were just awful, particularly Karl Malone, who shot 2 of 20. What a nightmare. For the Utah Jazz, familiar starting 5 of Malone, Russell, Ostertag, Stockton, and Jeff Hornacek, Campbell, Ore, O'Neal, Van Exel, and Eddie Jones as we get underway with the opening tap to the Lakers. 56-26 on the regular season. Big Van Exel looking for help from the officials. Ore and O'Neal. Stockton takes a look, drives, kicks it back, and Karl Malone converts. Nice. O'Neal finds Kobe Bryant. He tried behind the back, and here comes Utah. 4-on-3. Hornacek open three-pointer on the way, rattles it down, and the Jazz with a 7-2 lead, and a 22nd timeout is called by Del Harris.
On behalf of UCLA, Nick is going to be back in this game.
John Stockton. So they will come into the game at the next whistle. Kobe Bryant tapped outside. Bryon Russell on his way to the hoop. And the Utah Jazz are going to force another timeout by the Lakers. The Jazz have jumped off to an 11-2 lead.
Delivered again last night at Seattle.
Power move to the hoop by O'Neal.
And it was Karl Malone delivering a little sermon in there saying, hey, we don't get hurt. So if you think you're hurt, you can forget about it. And as Sloan said, if you put that uniform on, you're playing 40 minutes.
Against the shot clock, Stockton delivers the 3 from the top of the key. O'Neal spins, and he'll go to the free throw line.
That's what we talk about, not being any fun to play against Shaquille O'Neal.
Scott.
What has happened to Eddie Jones in this series?
Karl Malone broke free from Jerome Kersey, and Malone has 10 on the game so far. I'm glad you answered the question. O'Neal, short hook. O'Neal goes to the baseline, reverse.
So much more effective.
And we get a whistle. And
a headbutt from Chris Morris to Kobe Bryant.
And it looks like Morris has gotten the technical.
Jerry Sloan is livid up the sideline.
Well, it looks like the personal is against Kobe, and the technical is Chris Morris, yeah. Speaking of a run, the Lakers are on a 14-3 run and have closed to within 1. Final seconds, first quarter, Isley, to a wide open Chris Morris, and a defensive breakdown by the Lakers. It's 25-22 Jazz. We'll be back for the second quarter in just a moment. You're watching the NBA on NBC. And down the lane, and it batted away from Kobe Bryant. This is Anderson on the move.
One of the major improvements that the Utah Jazz have accomplished over the last couple of years is their athleticism.
Foster goes at Eldon Campbell. Block. Carr. Antoine Carr. On the baseline. The bucket and the foul to Bryon Russell. Carr. And Shaq hits the ground hard.
Pass inside, committed to the block, but really didn't get there because Carr didn't go right up.
Jack up and all right. Lakers have defended the pick and roll well. Ouch. As I said, not a lot of fun to play against Shaq on a day-to-day basis.
That didn't look like it was a lot of fun to be Shaq. Batted back outside. Stockton right back at him with a shot and the foul. Blocked by Ostertag. And this is a 4-on-2. Anderson scores.
Time.
Kobe Bryant for 3.
After this quarter. Oh, mismatch.
Shot falls for Malone.
I was an awesome three-point shooter, Steve.
Shaquille across the lane for two.
Trying to come back, pick and roll, Karl Malone.
5 on the shot clock. Bryon Russell for 3. Got it. And Karl Malone hits again. 16 for Karl Malone. Double team. Shaq steps between and scores.
Make sure that they keep themselves steady.
Russell launches.
Well, now Russell's got the stroke.
O'Neal to the baseline.
Here, turnovers. Stockton. Same spot, Russell.
Shaq goes cross court. Horry for 3. Got it. Shaquille O'Neal with 18. 51-44. Jazz lead the Lakers. The Prudential halftime report right after this.
When you're more athletic, you want to get it up and down.
Malone inside, down low. And a little shoving going on.
What they like to do for Karl Malone is cross screen. So the guards will come in, stick the big men, and that allows Karl Malone to get to the lane. Shot clock at 10.
Look at Stockton, just teasing him.
Malone converts off the pass from Stockton, and Karl Malone has 20.
Shaq is guarding Karl Malone. Bad news.
Malone gets the ball to the post, turns, lets the cutter go by, and he sees Shaq, and then with Shaq's arms down, he just delivers a jumper in your face.
Stockton, room on the baseline for the reverse. Oh, what a beautiful move by John Stockton.
Timeout coming up for the Lakers as they want more than a conversation. They need a game plan.
Under 10 now on the shot clock. Eddie Jones into the lane. It won't fall. It's tapped up by Shaq.
Violations at all.
Like that one?
Well, that was a foul.
By Van Exel, who drives. No rebound. And here come the Jazz. 2-on-1. Stockton to Russell.
That's terrible for the Lakers. No backcourt balance.
What the Lakers can't stand is a team that will run against them, and the Jazz have taken up that challenge back to the big fella. Oh, Hornacek wide open.
On the move, off the glass. Nice move by Jeff Hornacek. Shot 50% from the field, but the Utah Jazz are out rebounding 26-17, and Shaquille O'Neal gets.
And it's hurt the Lakers.
Fade away. And Karl Malone has it all on display this afternoon.
Do you know what's played?
Shaquille O'Neal again. In the long run or the short run.
You have to convince the referee, Greg, to see the game through your eyes. Everybody's out there trying to...
How often is that going to happen?
Well, if you're really good, it happens all the time. They see the game that Michael Jordan sees. They see the game today that Karl Malone has seen.
And Malone hammers Shaquille O'Neal.
Larry Bird and Magic Johnson certainly convinced him of the games they were playing.
And then Malone talking to Ostertag again, still talking to him.
No, you're not seeing the game through my eyes.
Hornacek, wow.
Really get aggressive on the ball.
Ostertag blocked out of bounds by Shaquille.
Uh-oh, they're right in each other's face. You know, I've always found that it's better to talk after you make a jumper than after you get your shot and sent back into the stands.
And then they have to play outside in.
Horry for 3. Fall away.
Utah keeps running.
Now the Jazz have missed their last 8 shots.
Bryon Russell puts an end to that with a 3.
Bryon watching Magic, watching Kareem and Worthy.
He has 21. Kobe Bryant, 3-pointer good. The Jazz lead it 79-69. We're coming back for the fourth quarter after these messages and a word from your local station. You're watching the NBA on NBC.
their cuts without the ball.
Russell inside, thought about passing, and put it up and in. Russell steps inside the arc and hits again.
Why not? Just keep coming to him every time.
Jerome Kersey. Still a 10-point ball game, but the Jazz are controlling the pace of the game.
John Stockton. The court lost the ball, recovers, shot clock running down, and Shandon Anderson scores. Van Exel into the lane.
He's not going to be out long, Stockton, I guarantee you that.
Van Exel got it back from O'Neal. Malone wide open. Why would you leave Karl Malone wide open?
Let's see, let's go double team Antoine Carr and leave Karl Malone wide open.
Van Exel outside. Kobe Bryant for three. Got it.
At some point, the Lakers are going to have to stop the Jazz from scoring.
Shoot from the perimeter and then try to get into the open court. Eddie Jones.
Oh, Eddie Jones. Now there's the Eddie Jones everyone's used to seeing. Van Exel picks it off. Eddie Jones for three. Dishes to EJ, who hits the three. 7:01 to play. The Jazz by 4, and we'll be right back.
A scorcher.
All the way. What a rebound by Russell.
Offensive.
Means he's got 2 more to use, and he'll probably use them all, but they're going to go with Karl Malone. Oh!
Malone hits. Ori trying to draw the charge, and no call.
You can cut through a crowd, and a lot of people just don't have hands to finish the deal, and right there, strength of Malone.
Jeff Hornacek.
Last year he had a bad year, and he really struggled at the line. He's obviously come back with a lot more confidence.
And Ori with the rebound. Long outlet, Eddie Jones. And he'll go to the line.
I'd give it to Karl and get out of his way.
Malone clicks again. 38 points for Karl Malone. Shaq for 2.
Just going to win this game if they're to hold on.
Malone steps back. It's another one. 40 for Karl Malone. And timeout for the Lakers. Karl Malone, 2 out of 20 in Game 3, has come back with a vengeance. He's drawing the ire of the Laker fans, and you know what? He doesn't care. Utah trying to go back to Salt Lake, up 3-1.
With Malone, 5 on the shot clock.
Bryon Russell on the offensive glass. 29 for Russell.
And 41 tells us.
You know, way back when, Karl Malone started today hitting 2 of his first 10.
There's these fans who are right next to you, Greg, who are yelling to Karl. Karl's looking over and says, wait a second, we're winning this game. What are you yelling at me for? Don't yell at the Lakers.
Karl Malone now 18 consecutive free throws, and that is an NBA playoff record. And that's it. The Utah Jazz have taken a 3-games-to-1 lead in this best-of-7 series and have a chance to wrap it up at the Delta Center in.
And my team depend on me to do a lot of things, so I wasn't going to be bashful tonight. In the fourth quarter, the shot felt good, but the most important thing, we got to win here now. I expect nothing less out of myself than 100% on Monday.
And our our final score. The Utah Jazz 110 and the Lakers 95. Utah leads at 3-1. Tonight on NBC, the special 2-hour Profiler season finale, After the Pretender. And after your late local news, it's Saturday Night Live with host John Goodman and musical guest Jewel. That's all tonight on NBC. For Steve Jones, Bill Walton, and Jim Gray, I'm Greg Gumbel. So long from Los Angeles. This has been a presentation of the NBA on NBC.